So I finally established like a system for traveling in Korea. Like I finally locked it down. What I do is I leave the gate of Camp Casey, I go to the mini stop, I get 2 waters, it's like 2 for $1 or 2 for almost 1,000 won. I put money on my T-Money card, which is your card to travel around all the public transportation like taxis, subways, trains. Go to the train station, use the little like app that I have and plan my route. Get on the train, play music, and then just like enjoy the ride. It was an hour-and-a-half trip here today. I'm in Gangnam, which is like originated the song Gangnam Style in Korea. It's close to Seoul. I'm in the COEX Mall right now, which is absolutely huge. And I'm gonna try to find some food. Can I please get the Germany wheat beer? And then for an appetizer, can I get the calamari fritti? And then the pizza, I'll get the bomb. Yes, that's the ball one that you light on fire. Can I get that one, please? Okay. All right, so I'm at this place called The Place, and a few people on like YouTube and on social media reached out to me, told me I had to check this place out. They bring this pizza. It's like wrapped in like the entire dough. It wraps around it and they light it on fire. So we'll check it out. So this meal has set me back around $43. It's like 43,000 won. So the pizza takes 20 minutes. So that was 21,000. The appetizer was 14,000, and the beer was 8,000. So I got just like this German wheat beer, and the appetizer is, it's like calamari, and then fries, and they have this dipping sauce right here, which smells and looks absolutely delicious. So apparently what makes the crust black is squid ink. And then I read online that they told me they light it on fire to cook the ingredients inside. I think it's just for show, and I don't know what you do with the top here. I don't know what to do with this thing. I don't know if you're supposed to eat that. But what it is, it's gorgonzola cheese, a bunch of cheese, and then cranberries. And it comes with like ranch, pico de gallo, and I think olive oil. There's nuts on there too. It's good, it's very sweet. It doesn't taste like regular pizza, but it's really good. When I come in the city and film, about 50% of my clips and files are typically corrupted and I can't use them. Because all over Korea they have CCTV, so they have cameras literally everywhere. Like, if anything would ever happen to you while you're here, the police could figure it out by the cameras, going back and watching everything. Everything's watched by cameras. But because of that, there's so many high frequencies that pick up. Like my camera picks up the high frequencies, or your phone will and stuff, and it corrupts the files where I'll be playing it back, and there's this very high-pitched noise in the background. I try to edit it as much as possible in the clips, but sometimes it's just too high. It's like this very high-pitched buzz from all the cameras they have everywhere. So today's Friday. We got off early because we're going to the field on Sunday. They just wanted to give us some time, comp us some time for leaving this weekend. But I was thinking, like, one of my goals in my life is to not live like each day as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I want to live it like every day is just like a day, because right now, like, I live for the weekends because I get to film videos, go into the city, explore, focus on my business. And Monday through Friday, it's very hard to film videos. To tell you the truth, when I first found out I was coming to Korea, I didn't think I was going to be able to keep up the YouTube channel, and I thought my business would crash. And I think the complete opposite has happened in the past 4.5 months. But like, the thing that I'm trying to get across right now is I was talking to my brother earlier this morning, and the job he's doing right now, like, he just graduated a month ago from college. He's working his first job and he already hates it. 50-minute drive to work, 50-minute drive home. He's not really doing what he loves, and I'm actually glad that he found out he doesn't enjoy it. That way, when he comes to work with me down in Texas, he will really be like, you know, no regrets. No, what if I would have done this? What if I would have done that? He'll be completely engaged in running the gym and the supplement company. So I'm trying to say that, like, my goal for my life, like, what would make me truly happy is to live every day like I wake up and every day is Monday. And that's how it was in Ranger School, man. Like, You didn't know what day. We lost track of the days all the time because you were so focused on one thing, the outcome, getting your Ranger tab. Like you didn't care about anything else at that point, which is good. There were no distractions. There were no cell phones. There was no social media. You were completely engaged in one task and accomplishing that one mission. So next year at this point, I hope I'm in that same situation where I'm so engaged, so focused on building my businesses, building my future, that I don't think every day as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just another day. Just another day to make things happen. I seriously messed up tonight. So the first train I got on, I went in the wrong direction. So that pushed me back like 30 minutes. And then the next 3 trains I got on, for some reason it was like their last stop. So I had to transfer to the next line. And I'm sure they were saying it over the intercom, but it wasn't in English, so I couldn't understand it. So right now it's 9 p.m. I have barracks presence at 11, so I have to be on the barracks presence desk from 11 p.m. until 2 a.m. I was hoping to be back, but now I seriously messed up this time. So right now, my excitement level is at about a 10. The pump sample came in yesterday. You know, I've been working on the flavors, trying to change it a little bit and make it 100% of what I wanted it to be. And I am 100% satisfied. So the new flavor that we're doing is pineapple mango. 10 out of 10, like exactly the way I envisioned it coming out. So I'm kind of pushing production back a little bit. The reason being is we are moving the entire company, all of the product, the inventory operations from Pennsylvania to Texas, which is a huge move. It's going to be really, really difficult. So I'm thinking that I'm going to have the new product produced, manufactured, and then shipped to our new location in Texas rather than staying in Pennsylvania, just to make the move a little bit easier. But dude, the new flavor is on point. You guys are going to absolutely love it. So going to the gym today, the plan was a full pull day, so back, traps, and biceps. But I ended up doing more exercise for back than I originally had in my plan, my schedule. So the workout took a little bit longer, and because it's Saturday today, the gym is open until midnight, so I have plenty of time to go back, and I'm going to have one workout, probably like 1 hour, specifically dedicated to biceps. Now this week's training has been a little bit different. For one, I transitioned into the push-pull leg split rather than what I was doing before. And even though frequency of the body parts being hit, twice a week hasn't changed, I've been extremely sore. And I contribute this to incorporating different muscle groups together on these push-pull leg days. So for example, on like a push day, when I'm doing chest and shoulders now, my shoulders get absolutely destroyed. It's like delt destruction. But then on the other flip side, training has felt absolutely awesome. And I contribute this to one, having 100 more grams of carbs into my diet on a daily basis, a little bit more fat, so energy is just a little bit better. I feel a bit fuller and stronger. And then I had 3 days off this past week because we were in the field Friday through Monday. So I had like a mini deload, which was great for a transition out of a cut, give myself a little bit of break. I even could have taken like a week or 2 off and then started training again, but I couldn't stay away from it. So with that being said, one thing I need to do more often is take these rest days or these deloads. Now, I'm training 6 days a week right now, and I'm comfortable with that, and I feel good, really good after those rest days. But I think every 6 weeks, what I'm going to try to do is take 3 days off and kind of reset. And I found in the past that it just helps me feel so much better. That's my approach to my deloads right now. All right, quick grocery haul. Now, I go to the field tomorrow, so I didn't get too much. I just want to have some things for when I come back from the field, because there's nothing worse than come back to the field and literally having no food. So if you pick up some of these like McCormick, these are like the chili mixes, white chicken chili. It tells you exactly what you need. I'll probably make this for dinner tonight. So it's just a mixture of that with some green bell pepper, some corn, white beans, diced tomatoes, and then black beans. So you just mix all that up and then let it sit in like a pan for a little bit. I got 5 pounds of red potatoes, some rice. Rice has been like my carb source of the week. Now that I have some more carbs incorporated back into my diet, rice is like my favorite, especially jasmine. This is about as much chicken as it takes to last me a week. So each of these is about $5. 5 by 6, about $30 worth of chicken a week. Back in Texas, I could get 40 pounds of chicken for $40. I brought this up before. It blows my mind, the difference. Some rice cakes, almond milk, and then something I don't buy nearly enough that I should, a new toothbrush. Because I took my last one to the field and it just got absolutely wrecked. So the last thing I want to touch on is in regards to sodium, because I feel it's a very understood concept. I hear a lot of people talking about how they're maintaining a lot of weight because of water retention or sodium. Like they'll talk about the sodium pouch. And me personally, like my sodium intake is pretty consistent on a regular basis. It's probably around 3 to 3.5 grams a day. I don't track sodium. I don't really worry about it. That's just from eating mostly whole natural food sources, and then some foods that have preservatives. Like, you know, I just bought like canned beans and stuff high in sodium, beef jerky, things that you'll buy in the grocery store, things like that higher in sodium. But your body will maintain homeostasis pretty well. So say like on Monday you consume 3 grams of sodium, Tuesday you consume 4 grams of sodium, Wednesday 2 grams of sodium. Your body will equal that water balance out, and it maintains homeostasis on its own very well. Personally, like if I go out to eat and I have a meal like yesterday that was pretty high in sodium just because of the things that they add or the ingredients that they use, the next day what I found is I'll get a crazy good pump in the gym, muscle contractions better, I feel stronger, I feel better, I feel fuller, like muscle wise, especially when I'm leaner, I'll get more vascular, but sometimes I will feel a little watery, like I can feel that I'm maintaining and holding a little bit of water, but it won't stay for long, maybe a day, maybe or two, but your body will balance that out. So I wouldn't really worry too much about sodium intake. There's some days where I'll add sea salt to my meals if I know I'm a little low and I was like sweating. If we go for a 5-mile run and a lot of my food sources are just like whole natural food sources and there isn't much sodium in that diet, I'll throw like salt on my potatoes or my oatmeal, stuff like that. But for most people, you don't have to worry about your sodium intake, especially in regards to like weight gain or water retention. So I just wanted to add like my 2 cents in there. If you do have a diet that's high in sodium on a regular basis, like very high, it does put you at risk for like hypertension and high blood pressure. And that's kind of one of the things that we really focused on in college as a nutrition major is diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, and we did talk about sodium a little bit. So that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I will talk to you guys when I get back from the field.